Hey there, Shakers, and welcome back to another episode of Worth Your Salt, the podcast that's here to supercharge your marketing in the health and wellness space. I'm Jennifer Oraqua, a StoryBrand certified guide, and over the past 2 decades, my team and I have tested, iterated, and learned what succeeds in marketing so you don't have to. Now, I'm here to help you apply the marketing systems that truly work. At Salt Marketing, we're all about helping health and wellness practitioners like you build trust, authority, and a nonstop flow of clients. So if you're ready to take your marketing to the next level, you're in the right place. Let's dive in. Today, I want to tackle something I know can feel overwhelming for so many of us: social media content. Specifically, we're going to talk about creating a 30-day social content plan that will not only take the guesswork out of posting, but help you connect more deeply with your audience. I can almost hear you thinking, 30 days, I barely know what I'm posting tomorrow. So trust me, you're not alone on that. But here's the thing. Having a solid plan can be a game changer for your wellness business, and it's absolutely doable. You don't have to be a social media expert. You don't need to spend hours a day online. But by the end of this episode, you're going to have the exact steps to create a month of content that will drive engagement, build connections, and ultimately grow your practice. So take a deep breath. We're going to break it down together. And by the end, you'll feel confident and ready to elevate your social media game. All right, so first let's get tactical. To create 30 days of engaging social content, you want to have a balanced mix of posts that speaks to the journey your prospects are on and to connect with your audience on a personal level. This is how you'll build authentic engagement that actually delivers results. First up, consistency is key. If you're posting once a month, your audience is going to forget you exist. So we recommend aiming for 3 to 5 posts a week. This frequency keeps you top of mind without feeling like you're constantly posting. And here's the secret. You don't have to come up with 30 unique ideas. You just need a content framework that you can rinse and repeat. Let's break down a content framework using the pager method from my good friend Annie Schiffman at Downstage Media. You may recall that Annie and I chatted on a previous episode of Worth Your Salt, and Annie outlines this approach in her book, Simple Social Media. It's a fantastic way to plan your content effectively. So pager stands for promotional, articles, general, educational, and repurposed content. And it creates a solid, balanced approach to what you're sharing. So let's break that down a little further. P is for promotional content. So start your week by promoting something specific about your business. Could be an upcoming event, could be a new product or a special offer. This is where you can shine a spotlight on what you're doing and directly invite your audience to take action, whether you want them to book a session or download a resource or even just visit your website. The key is to keep it focused and enticing. A is for articles or original content. Focus on sharing in-depth articles or content that showcases your expertise and thought leadership. It could be a blog post you've written, a video series, or even a podcast episode that dives deep into a wellness topic. This type of content helps establish you as a credible source and encourages your audience to see you as an authority in your niche. G is for general content. This third post is about creating a sense of community through a more general, lighthearted, or even fun content. This can be motivational quotes, behind-the-scenes glimpses of your daily work life, even a day in the life post. This idea is to create content that humanizes you and your brand, making you relatable and approachable. So fourth is E for educational content. Your goal here is to educate and provide value. Share quick tips, how-tos, infographics, or even wellness hacks. Remember, your followers are looking to you for guidance, so this is your chance to deliver actionable insights that will improve their lives, whether that's a new mindfulness practice or even just a healthy recipe. R is for repurposed or reposted content. The fifth and final post in this cadence is dedicated to repurposing or reposting content that has already performed well, or sharing user-generated content from your community. Think of this as a way to reinforce messages that resonate with your audience and give a second life to those golden posts. It's also a great way to boost engagement by sharing testimonials or success stories from your clients. By following the pager method, you're not just throwing content at the wall and hoping it sticks. You're creating a rhythm and a balance that serves your audience in a variety of ways while still promoting your business. Annie's method allows you to focus on delivering different types of value throughout your posts, and it makes planning 30 days of content at once feel achievable and purposeful. So let's make your framework actionable. Create a simple content calendar. This can be as easy as a Google Sheet with 3 columns: date, content theme, and post idea. Create a content calendar that works for you and for your team. At Salt Marketing, we use Hive to manage all of our clients' content calendars. That's been a total game changer for streamlining this process. Hive is a project management tool that goes just beyond to-do lists. It allows us to create dynamic content calendars that are easy to navigate, to share, and to update. We love using Hive because it has features that make planning social media content faster and more efficient. You can set up a calendar view that organizes posts by date, theme, and content type, so it's easy to see your entire plan at a glance. With Hive's color-coded tags, you can categorize posts by type, like promotional, educational, or repurposed, making it quick to spot the mix of content across your 30-day plan. Plus, Hive's task dependencies and due date reminders help you keep your team on track. You can attach files, write notes, even leave comments on each post idea, which is perfect for team collaboration and getting approvals. And since Hive is cloud-based, updates happen in real time. So whether you're on your desktop or mobile, everyone is working from the same up-to-date content calendar. For us, it's been a huge time saver. Our clients don't have to sort through emails or scattered spreadsheets. Content, review, and approval all happens in one place. And it makes it easier to reuse content themes, to repost popular pieces, and keep track of what's been published versus what's upcoming. By using Hive to create and plan and execute content, we're able to stay consistent, authentic, and valuable to our clients' audiences without the stress of daily decision-making. Remember, the goal here is to create a content calendar that's sustainable and supports your long-term social media strategy. Hive not only makes that possible, but easy. Let's dive into the bigger picture of monthly planning for your social media. It's one thing to plan week to week, but when you start thinking in terms of months or even quarters, you give yourself the ability to be more strategic, more intentional, and prepared for those inevitable bumps in the road. The first step is knowing your own voice. As a wellness practitioner, your voice needs to reflect both your personal brand and your business's ethos. Are you calm and soothing? Are you high energy and motivational? Do you lean more into science and facts, or are you about mindful living and holistic well-being? Understanding your unique voice will help your content feel cohesive and authentic, and it will help your audience connect more deeply with you. Speaking of your audience, get clear on who you're speaking to. Understanding your audience is key to crafting messages that resonate. Ask yourself, what are their pain points? What are their goals? What questions are they asking in their wellness journey? When you know what matters to them, you can tailor your content to be not only relevant, but compelling. And remember, your audience may evolve, so staying in tune with their needs and preferences is an ongoing process. Now let's talk about thinking ahead. If you know your quarterly promotions, specials, or any new offerings you're planning, work those into your social calendar early on. You don't want to be scrambling last minute to promote a new service or a seasonal package. Plan for it. Map out your promotional periods, set milestones for when you want to start talking about those offers, and mix in relevant content leading up to those. And then there's the natural rhythm of the year. Plan around seasons and holidays and special celebrations. If you're a wellness practitioner, different seasons bring different opportunities to connect with your audience. Think about New Year's resolutions or summer fitness tips, fall mindfulness practices, or even holiday stress management. This not only keeps your content fresh, but it allows you to stay on point with messaging that feels timely and resonates with what your audience is experiencing in that moment. Remember, too, that consistency is key, but life is not consistent. So things happen, illness, vacations, emergencies. That's why planning ahead really matters. When you have a solid content plan in place, you're able to stay consistent even when the unexpected happens. You'll have content ready to go, and you'll be able to keep showing up for your audience no matter what. Monthly planning takes a bit of upfront work, but the payoff is immense. It allows you to be strategic, align your content with your business goals, and ultimately build a more engaged and loyal following that trusts your voice and sees you as their go-to wellness expert. So let's talk about some of those voices in your head that you might be hearing right now. One of the biggest things I hear from practitioners is, I don't have time for this. And time is a big one, right? You're running your wellness practice, but here's the reality. You don't need to be on social media 24/7. By planning and batching your content, you can create all 30 days of posts in just a few sessions. And that way you can schedule everything out and set it on autopilot. I also hear a cry of, I'm not getting any engagement. And it's easy to feel discouraged if you don't see engagement right away. But remember that social media is a marathon, not a sprint. Keep showing up consistently, provide value, interact with your followers, and build community. Over time, your audience will start to engage more and more as they see that you're present and invested in their success. Another one I hear very often is, I just don't even know what to post. And that's why we're creating this content plan. With our 5 categories, remember Annie's PAGER acronym, you always have a framework to lean on. Plus, we've created a free resource to help with this. At Salt Marketing, we take the stress out of planning for our clients by creating a tailored social media strategy that reflects their unique voice, audience needs, and business goals. So we dive deep to understand what each practitioner's brand personality and target audience is, ensuring that every piece of content resonates and drives engagement. We anticipate promotions and specials and seasonal trends, seamlessly weaving them into the content calendar, so our clients are always prepared and on point. Using Hive, we create that comprehensive plan that not only maps out our daily posts, but also keeps an eye on the big picture, ensuring that their message stays consistent and relevant and prepared for life's inevitable challenges. I tell you this because once you move to quarterly planning, you'll be able to focus on what you do best, helping your clients achieve wellness while someone else manages the strategy and execution of your social media presence. If you're ready to take the guesswork out of social media and start posting with purpose, I've got a special gift for you. Download our 30-day social media content planner. It's a done-for-you planner packed with prompts and ideas to fill your content calendar for the next 30 days. Just go to saltmarketing.co/30 days to grab it and start posting content that not only connects, but converts. Thank you for joining me today, Salt Nation. If you have a great success story, I know we'd all love to hear it. Visit us online to tell us why you're worth your salt at saltmarketing.co/worthyoursalt. Of course, while you're there, be sure to subscribe so you never miss an episode. Finally, leave us a review or give the show a handful of stars wherever you get your content. That's all for this episode of Worth Your Salt. In the meantime, go ahead, stop guessing, start posting, and watch how your social media presence transforms when you get consistent. Download the 30-day social media content planner at saltmarketing.co/30days. Now let's get out there and shake things up.